Everyone, welcome to Taisen Analyzes Reddit. Today's video is from MaliciousCompliance and it's about chads getting what they asked for twice. Now, let's begin. I used to wait tables at an upscale restaurant that was known to be the place to have your holiday or office parties. Great money if you got the right group. The menus were preset, the wine and liquor was preset, and it was all auto-graded at 18%. All of it was in the contract the host signed pre-event. Usually, the host would make themselves known fairly early on so you would know who to talk to if there was an issue and who to get the check to at the end of the night. One night, I'm splitting a party of 30 to 40 with another server. This event had top tier food and mid-level wine and booze. Very nice. A small group of 5 to 6 people arrived a bit ahead of schedule. 2 guys and 3 to 4 women. Not a problem. It's actually nicer if they slowly roll in so we can get drinks started. I walk over, introduce myself and the other waiter, and ask for drinks. Now this was back in the early 2000s and chads weren't a thing yet, but the 2 guys were the chattiest chads. If they could have popped their collars in their suits, I'm sure these guys would have found a way. Me and my bro are going to start with a round of Johnny Walker Blue, and these ladies are going to have expensive red wine. Turning to the girls, once you have Johnny Blue, you just can't drink anything else. Changes you, bro. If you like, I can put those on a separate tab. The event contract has Johnny Walker Black, not blue. And the red wine selection for tonight is less expensive wine. This is our party. Just give me what I ordered and don't question me again. Who do you think you are? You're just some waiter. We have MBAs. Just get us our drinks. I walk over to the other waiter and tell him we are in for a hell of a night. But that check should be nice. For those that don't know, Johnny Walker Blue is 3 to 4 times the cost of Johnny Black. So, one round of drinks for these people is over $100. The whole night goes exactly as we thought. Nothing was good enough. The appetizers were crap, the food was horrible, not enough bread, too many bread plates, drinks were taking too long. Why do some people have food and others don't? It's 40 people, man. It takes a minute to get that much food out. To make it worse, chads and co are all over the place, moving seats and making others move so they can talk to who they want. This makes serving hell because we did everything by seat number. Surprisingly, most of the table was normal, not entitled people, and who knew that waiters are people too. They were impressed by the food and graciously ordered the drinks that were in the contract. One older gentleman at the other end of the table from the chads apologized for their behavior, saying they might have fancy degrees and good jobs, but you can't teach class. Love that guy. Finally, they are winding down, and after drinking almost a full bottle of Johnny Blue, along with all the other food and drinks, they have a very hefty check, and the other waiter and I are excited to get paid. We start picking up the dessert plates and asking for last drink requests. The nice older guy at the end of the table says to bring him the check. Not wanting any more interaction with the chads than necessary, I bring it to him. I tell him I can take care of it whenever and go about clearing the table. A few minutes later, he calls me over. Maybe there was a mistake in rigging up the drinks. There is almost $600 for Johnny Blue when the contract I signed only included Johnny Black. And there are some single glasses of wine that are different from what we agreed upon. No mistake, sir. This is what was ordered and drank. He is being awesome, and I feel bad. Why did you give the drinks to them when we clearly had a contract? I apologize, sir. They told me that this was their party, and since I was just a waiter, to shut up and do as I was told. So I did. I'm sorry. I took them at their word. I point them out, and he calls them over. What follows was the singularly greatest butt-chewing I have ever been witness to. He goes on about how he was doing something nice, but apparently that wasn't enough. About how horrible their behavior was that night, and how he is ashamed for them. But my favorite line was how you see a person's true colors and how they treat people that work for them, and they had shown theirs. Then he calls me back over. Apparently I thought this was my party. Guess I was wrong. This is their party, and they will be taking care of the check. Oh, and up the gratuity to 25%. You earned it. He turns around and walks off, leaving the chads with the check. All in all, it was about $3K. I have never seen 2 grown men looks so defeated. Wow. You know, one thing I want to say about this story is that even though the guy was a waiter, that doesn't mean that he nor the other waiters to be treated the way that they were treated. Waiters are people too. They're human beings too. And even if you have an MBA or you have a fancy degree, you have the best job in the world, you're making a lot of money, that doesn't mean that you should treat a waiter or anyone the way that these chads had treated this waiter or former waiter and the other waiters as well. And you know, just like the guy has said, you could definitely have fancy degrees, a good job, but you can't teach class. You can even go to class, but you just can't teach class. But yeah, I definitely want to thank the user Excess in Texas for allowing me to provide his story and make an analysis on it. And I will provide a link to the story as well as his profile as well. This is Taisen. Like, share, and subscribe. Check the notifications and have it set to all. Click that bell though. And yeah. Oh yeah, comment. Once again, this is Taisen, and I'll see you next time.